seconds. If you could ever rewind and look, like I'm looking at the refs, waiting, are they going to give them more time? Are they going to call for I'm like, pause, okay, is the game really over?
Yeah, no.
Because you don't let it sink in. You're just so focused on this game, scout, prepping your play calls, how you're going to figure out a way to score. And then all of a sudden it's over. It's like, oh my gosh.
You get lost in the work, Coach, and that's what you get lost in the work. So wins and things, you're just thinking about work. You're just worried about the next play, and I can tell because I watch you out there, and I know that that's your next concern. And so when the clock strikes 0, you're probably thinking about something. You're like, wait a minute, the game's over. Exactly. Yeah.
Not to worry too much about Gonzaga. Give myself one. Once let my staff throw worry about Gonzaga. I told them, I need a half a day.
At least.
I need a half a day to refresh. I told the team, I said, hey, look, man, because they're all saying, Coach, we got to win 2 more. I said, I know, but as you know, as a player, it doesn't happen for everyone.
Right.
That's not, I said, you guys got to enjoy this, man. Take a night and just be happy. All right, we'll regroup tomorrow. They're playing Mortal Kombat.
Good.
They got some stuff set up. So,
Good.
Convene. We'll watch some Gonzaga film tomorrow morning. So just relax. I want to get their gas tank filled back.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense, Coach. That makes sense. Coach, talk about your style of coaching defensively. Now, much has been made of it. I want to know how much influence did Coach Bob Huggins have on that style of defense?
Yeah, a lot, man. It's funny, because in LA, and people like yourself, man, they love the Bruins. You watch us, right? So we were the best defensive team all year. We're 12th in the nation in offense. Well, obviously, we had to beat Michigan defense.
Yeah.
I would say, you have to build out, so in our game, today's game, you can never give up layups. If you give up layups, it's hard to win. Michigan killed Florida State. They had like crazy 50 points in the game.
Yeah.
You just can't.
No, you can't.
And then you got to go to the 3-point line. So it's layups and 3-point line.
Yep.
So, that being said, we improved, and it started with Tiger. He and I had a little meeting, and I just was like, look, man, you want to keep playing point guard at UCLA. Like, we got to have more pressure on the ball at the back because his teams are too comfortable against us. And all I want you to worry about is defense, okay? You just play offense. You don't look over and just play. You know how to play. But I need you. It's just teams are just getting whatever they want. And it's I'm a big believer, the point of attack is huge defensively. So he has really, really played well defensively during this run.
Absolutely. And one of the things when he was coming off the surgery that you kind of noticed, he was favoring the leg a little bit last season. And it's great just to see him all the way back and locking dudes up again. I'm sure that's a big help. But, Coach, talk about those super sweet perimeter players, Johnny Juzang and Jaime Jaquez, the Jays and the JJs. Talk about them, Coach, and what they've meant to the team, not just from an offensive perspective, but from a defensive perspective as well.
Well, a couple of things. Obviously, Jules became, he has really improved. So the Jules part of the 3 J's is, he is such a hard worker, Chris.
Yeah.
Great. We got great guys on this team, and Jules has just improved immensely in every area. He used to kill ants. And I used to, he tests that ball. It's going to bounce back to you. You don't have to keep testing it.
Right.
Trying to teach him how to be a straight line driver. Instead of yo.
Yeah.
You guys crazy big players. Like, man, he just hit the gap, use his strength. Hey, Johnny's and Jules rebounding when we lost Chris Smith.
Right.
Johnny, Jules, and Jaime, all 3 of them. We had to, we lost our leading rebounder. Chris was leading us in rebounding and scoring. We went down.
Yeah.
The pros, you got to be a knockdown shooter.
Sure.
Unless you're just the winner. And he's a good athlete, he said, but, I think he can make it someday. He's just got to be a better, he's got to continue to work on his shooting. But boy, he's got the heart of a lion. They look, Johnny, his baskets, right? The one thing this team needed coming off last year where we won 7 of our last 8, we had to grind out every win. You got to have a guy that can go get you a basket, because that play sheet, man, you can only trick them so much with them play cards.
Yeah.
You got to get somebody that gets you a bucket. But Johnny's improved a lot in his defense throughout this season.
Absolutely. Coach, talk about when you get deep in the tournament as you did, just where your point of emphasis become in late game situations. I had my son who walked on at Oregon the last 4 years. He was on the show yesterday, and he was talking about things like, taking care of the ball, getting back in a safety situation so we don't give up an easy one. What are some of your points of emphasis in late game situations to the team?
It's a great point because we just went through it right against Michigan, and Juwan called a timeout. The guys know that you asked about the defensive philosophy, no layups, no threes. At the end of the game, the last thing you want to do is foul a guy and lose at the foul line. So for us, you got to be able to just stay between your man and the basket. It's just time to be solid and make the other team beat you.
Yep.
Make them beat you. Don't gamble. We don't need a steal, right? Let's just live with it. If they can score over the top of us, let's live with it. But your last thing you want to do, you see so many teams lose because the other coach, hey, what are you going to tell take it to the basket?
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Lay up or get to the line, So if you can try to force a jump shot on that end late in the game, then look, offense, you got to find I believe it don't get complicated.
Right.
Get the ball to the guy that's delivering in the best matchup you have.
Yep.
In his zone, and let it in, and that's what you train him for. Let him play.
Yep, let him work. Coach, talk about the play of your bigs. Yesterday, David Nwamba, 4 charges, Coach. That was big-time basketball. You know how huge those plays are, but also Cody Riley, Big Mac. Just talk about those guys.
Well, I would tell you this, Chris. Michigan, we came out for the tip. I was like, I did, but I turned around and, there were 7'1", 6'10", 6'9".
Ooh.
But, Wagner 6'9", Johns was 6'10", and Dickinson 7'1". And I'm thinking, we knew going in that we were going to have to use all 3 of our bigs. But, Cody plays bigger than he is. And he's scoring over 100 Dickinson in the post down the stretch, walling him up. But Kenny Newell was the key, right? For him, he played 20 minutes for us. You're talking about a guy that didn't get in until Jalen Hill went on to leave. And now here he's playing 20 minutes. Big prospect to go take us to the Final Four. And it's a great example, Chris, for young kids, you don't have to score to be effective. He didn't get a basket, but we couldn't have won without Kenny.
Absolutely, absolutely. Truly a great performance. Coach, talk about how special it's been to have your father and your family at the games.
It's been great. It'd be nice to hug my daughter. My girlfriend, her stepson moved to LA from Cincy. So I got a family, can't hug them. Everybody knows the story about my dad.
Yeah.
You're going to the Final Four and you're running around. You can't. They almost gave me. I got in trouble last night. I put the hand sanitizer on. I grabbed some hats off the table to throw them up into the stands.
Yeah.
And 3 security. I guess he was spreading COVID by throwing hats to my family.
Come on.
It's a wild deal. But it's really great for the players, Chris, because the families, you as a parent, you're driving your son around to being AAU games, and they haven't seen him play all year until the NCAA tournament. Our families have not seen these guys play all year, so it's really great for for all the parents of our kids to be able to come to these games.
Yep. Coach, two more questions, then I'll let you go. Talk about how challenging this year has been with the COVID and the pandemic.
The hardest thing was the 6 months, March to September, we did not see each other other than certain calls. So all the momentum we had in, building the program last season, it felt like we had to start over. And then you got Johnny doesn't even get to meet his teammates. Now, as you know, he knew some of them.
Sure.
But he hadn't even been in our practice facility that at UCLA here until September 21st.
Wow.
So, and then getting through the year, I got to give the players all the credit all over college basketball. Because, man, they've played just as hard as they've ever played. And, it's not the same, man. When you go out there to empty gym after empty gym, it's raining and cold and you're playing out Washington. I give our kids a lot of credit because there's not a lot of excitement, right?
Yeah.
They had a rough year in a game like that, but you gotta win, man. We gotta go out here and play like it's sold out. So the guys that I think the teams that maybe had the advantage were teams that weren't using COVID as an excuse.
Yeah.
And that's a big sacrifice. We've not had a positive test, knock on wood.
Amazing. That's amazing. Amazing job by you and your program. And shout out to the kids who had some discipline to not attend these, non-socially distant gatherings. College kids, Coach, they kind of move at their own pace, right? Yeah. Oh, please. Me too, Coach. I'm right there with you. History. But, Coach, last question. The Zags, talk about, your points of emphasis, the keys to getting the W.
Well, I'm going to go right back to what we talked about, man. We can't give up layups.
Yeah.
I've never seen a team in a short time. Now, I watched them a lot this year, right, because we're on the West Coast, as they are. So I've never seen a team get as many layups as they get.
Back doors.
And they're players, but they have great players that they share the ball. Like, they really share the ball. So they find that, and they have tall guards. So, Suggs is 6'5", the guy is 6'6", Nemhard's 6'3" or 4". So they, obviously Kispert's 6'7" or 8". They can see over you.
Yep.
But their unselfishness is really impressive for their talent level.
Absolutely.
And obviously Coach Few's an excellent coach.
Yep.
So, but man, they get a lot of layups.
Yeah.
Those kids are so talented, they're not going to miss them.
No, a bunch of playmakers.
Yeah, Chris, my message is real simple. They've got to make them beat us. We got to do whatever we got to do. And if they beat us, they beat us. But, man, we can't give them layups because that's Merry Christmas time.
Yes, it is. Not to a team with that much talent. Coach Cronin, best of luck on Saturday. Good to see you, too. Thank you so much for blessing us with your presence, my brother, and best of luck.
Hey, let's get COVID over with, man. Everybody get back to my backyard, have another alumni party in the backyard.
Absolutely. Can't wait. Can't wait, Coach. Thank you. All right. See you later.